Welcome, Cyclone fans, to another broadcast of Cyclone Athletics. Tonight, the Cyclones of Harlan Community take on the visiting Knights of Carroll Kuemper. Cyclones enter the contest with an overall record of 12 wins, 3 losses. The Knights, 9-9 on the season and even 500. For the Knights, starting lineup, number 1, Nate Overmole, 6-foot senior. Number 3, Michael Kasperbauer, 5'10", sophomore.
6'3", sophomore,
Number 10, Dennis Venami, 6'3", sophomore. Number 22, Isaac Evans, 6'3", sophomore. And number 23, Carson Caney, 5'7", freshman. Visitors are without their leading scorer, Dawson Gifford, tonight. And now for your Harlan Community Cyclones, under the head coaching direction of Mitch Osborne, assisted by Chad Swanson, Kevin Osborne, and Gabe Boffman. Number 23, Brad Curran, 5'10", junior. Number 25, Brayton Scheckinger, 6'1", senior. Number 33, Aiden Hall, 6'1", junior. Number 35, Jacob Birch, a 6'1", junior. And number 43, Connor Frame, a 6'2", senior. Head coach for Kuemper is Sean Minahan, assisted by Andrew Klink, Michael Ruschenberg, and Thomas Fink.
Programming brought to you by these great sponsors: Keast Motors, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Holly Jones Funeral Homes, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex.
In the center circle for the Cyclones, number 43, Connor Frame for the home squad, and number 10, Dennis Venami for the visitors. Opening tip goes to the Cyclones. Brad Curran getting things set up for Cyclones. There's a backdoor lob pass intended for Frame. Cyclones came away with nothing, and now Kuemper has their initial offensive possession. Little dribble drive, ball's tipped away, turnover. Harlan Community in transition. Frame up for the layup. Connor Frame scores in transition. 2-0 Harlan Community. Another turnover for the Knights. Birch is going to pull up for 3. Air ball, no good. And there's the Knights in transition, and that is number 22. Isaac Evans scoring the basket to tie things up at 2 apiece. Ball gets kicked out to Frame. That's a bad miss there. Cyclones do come away with the offensive rebound and going to get things set back up again. Ball up to the high post to Hall, skip to Curran, and that's a 3-point basket by Brad Curran. Cyclones lead 5-2. Little give and go pass, and that's going to go out of bounds. Turnover by the Knights. And Sean Minahan is going to call a timeout to talk things over. And we're going to take this opportunity to talk about our fine sponsors for making this live broadcast and rebroadcast opportunities possible to you folks at home. Those being Keast Motors, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Polly Jones Funeral Home, K&OD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. So out of the timeout, 6:10 left to play in quarter number one. Cyclones lead the Knights 5-2. Man-to-man defense going on by the Knights. Cyclones trying to break it down with some dribble penetration and screen. Ball goes up to the high post to Frame. He kicks it to Scheckinger for three. Brayton Scheckinger from the corner for a three-pointer. Brayton Scheckinger, another turnover. Cyclones in transition. Hall is going to count the basket. And number 23, Carson Kane, the freshman, gets called for a blocking foul. So count the bucket for Aiden, and he's going to go to the free throw line for a three-point play attempt. (10-2) right now. 5:26 left to play in quarter number one. And the free throw is up and good by Hall. So the score is Harlan Community 11, Kuemper 2. Dribble penetration by Kuemper. Shot up, no good. And there's going to be a foul. We'll see they called on Birch. A foul is called on Jacob Birch. That's his first personal foul. Team's first. Ball will get taken out on the baseline by the Knights. Three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Scheckinger. Scheckinger now gets it over to Frame. Hall on the dribble drive, spin move, puts up a shot. No good. Block. Now the Knights in transition. 3-point. Oh, there's going to be a foul called on Hall. Get a little frustration there from having a shot blocked on the other end. They're going to say the bucket is good. So count the basket, first of all. So the three-point basket is good by Carson Kane. And then the foul is going to be on Aiden Hall. So count the bucket, and then Kuemper's going to be able to maintain possession. A little running jumpers up and good then by Kane. He's got 5, both on that possession. And the score is Harlan Community 11, Kuemper 7. Birch for 3, no good. Rebounded by the Knights. Kane with it across the timeline. Ball goes inside. Shot attempt up, no good. Nice defense there by Franz Rice down in the low post area. Birch on the dribble drive, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebounded by the Knights. Under 4 minutes to play, 11-7 Cyclones. Shot up, no good. There's going to be a kicked ball there as number 30, Michael Potabom. the violation. Tegan Kaspenbauer in for Jacob Birch. 3:41 left to play in quarter number 1. Cyclones leading 11-7. Frame pull-up three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by the Knights. Kane setting things up for Kuemper. They got a little dribble weave going out front. Kane with it on the baseline. He gets it up to the top of the key area. He's going to get whistled for a travel call. Some substitutes into the contest. Now the Cyclones have it 3 minutes to play, 11-7. Frame with it on the sideline. Cyclones trying to get the floor balanced here. Ball goes high-low down to Franz Rice. Nice pass down to Franz on the low block. Score the bucket. Cyclones lead 13-7. Steal out front. Brad Curran in for the layup. (15-7) Cyclones as they're closing in on 2 minutes to play. And there's going to be a travel call on the dribble penetration. Two minutes to play here in this opening quarter. Cyclones leading 15-7. There's going to be a turnover. Frame tried to feed the low post to Birch. Didn't have a real good angle. Got deflected away. Kuemper's going to try and get into this 8-point lead of the Cyclones. Shot is up, no good. Nice post defense there by Franz Rice. As number 34, Evan Adams, tried putting a shot up. It was no good. Birch with the three-point attempt, and Jacob Birch scores the basket. 18-7 Cyclones. Three-pointer up for number 21, Carter Putney for the Knights, and that's good. 18-10, Cyclones with an 8-point lead. Turned across the timeline. Kaspenbauer looking to the low block to Franz Rice. That gets tipped away. There's going to be a foul called on Evan Adams. Some substitutes into the contest for Kuemper. Minute 3 left to play in quarter number 1. Rice with a nice drop step move, and he is fouled, so he'll go to the free throw line. Exactly 1 minute to play here in quarter number 1, as Franz will have 2 free throw attempts. That first one is up, no good. Second free throw is up and good. 3 points for Rice, and the Cyclones lead by 9, 19-10. Little drop step move down on the other end, and that is no good by Evans. Nice post defense there by Rice. Cyclones looking to run one play, but the clock has stopped. Having some clock issues here. Clock stopped running at 39 seconds or so we've had some clock issues here tonight. Still diagnosing the issue down there at the score table. See what we can get done here. So we're gonna take a quick break here, and we'll be back as soon as they get the clock situation figured out, and we'll have more Cyclone basketball action. You're watching Cyclone activities here on HLTV Channel 15. Okay, we're about ready to get things going here again. There was a clock malfunction issue going on. They're going to leave it right there at 39 seconds left to play. That's where the clock got stopped. The score is Harlan Community 19, Kuemper 10. Cyclones playing for the last shot here. Cyclone's going to dribble out about 20, 25 seconds, getting it down to 7 or 8 on the clock, and then they'll look to go and attack. Clock is now at 8. Brad Kern on the dribble drive gets it to Hall. He puts a shot up, and they're going to call a foul with 1 second exactly left to play. We'll send Hall to the free throw line. Foul was called on number 1, Nate Overmole for Kuemper. Hall's first free throw is up and good. Hall will have a second as it was in the act of shooting. Second one is up, and that one is good as well. Hall 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Inbounds and a half-court heave is no good, so that's going to be the end of quarter number 1, where the Cyclones lead the Knights 21-10. We're going to take a quick break and be back with second quarter action of play. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV Channel 15.
Programming brought to you by these great sponsors: Keast Motors, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Holly Jones Funeral Homes, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex.
Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Getting ready for second quarter action of play here at Harlan Community High School gym. Cyclones leading the Knights 21-10 after 1 quarter of play. Knights with the first possession of the second quarter. There's going to be a foul. Foul called on number 21, Tegan Kasperbauer. That's his first personal foul, team's third. Cyclones in man-to-man defense here, and there's going to be a carry call. Kuemper in half-court man-to-man defense as well. Cyclones trying to get some dribble penetration here to break down the defense. There's a steal and turnover by the Cyclones. Turnover by the Cyclones, steal by Kuemper. Three-point shot up from the corner, up no good. Rebounded by the Knights. Shot up no good. Rebounded by Harlan Community. It's kicked out to Kasperbauer. He puts up a three-pointer. Tegan Kasperbauer with the three-point basket. Cyclones now lead 24-10. Kuemper really trying to get the Cyclone defense broken down with some dribble penetration. And there's going to be a bucket and a foul. Connor Frame whistled for the foul. Number 3, Michael Kasperbauer on the made field goal and is fouled. First personal foul on Frame, 4th team foul. Free throw is up and good. The score is Cyclones 24, Knights 13. Ball getting reversed around. Connor Frame dribbles in, kicks it to Kern. Kern now on the dribble drive. Nice passing around. Next extra pass there to Birch. His three-pointer is no good. Jacob Birch now with a pull-up jumper, no good. And a held ball. Alternate possession arrow favors the Cyclones. Three-point shot by Kern is no good. Rebounded by the Knights, and then the ball is going to get turned over. Cyclone basketball in the backcourt. 5:15 left to play. 24-13. Cyclones with the lead. Three-point shot up by Hall, no good. Kuemper now with it in the half court. Little baseline flex cut there. Kuemper comes away with the loose ball. Shot attempt up, no good by Isaac Evans. Now the Cyclones with it. 4.5 minutes to play. Cyclones again leading 24-13. Travel is going to be the violation on the Cyclones. Turnover. Be dribble drive. Number 10, Dennis Manami goes in, loses it. And the Cyclones come away with the loose ball. Kern with the three-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by Brayton Scheckinger. A little scramble for it on the floor. That was number 21 for the Knights, Carter Putney, who had his hand on the out-of-bounds line as he was making contact with the ball, so the possession will go over to the Cyclones. Franz Rice into the lineup now again for the Cyclones. Look for the Harlan community to start attacking down on the low block with him in there. Three-point shot up by Connor Frame, and Connor Frame with the three-point bucket. Cyclones get the lead to 14 at 27-13 over the Knights. Three-point shot up from the corner is good by number 3, Michael Kasperbauer. 27-16 Cyclones. Jacob Birch on the runner. Jacob Birch scores the basket. 29-16 Cyclones. The dribble drive shot is up, no good. Rebounded offensively, and there's going to be a travel call. That is number 22, Isaac Evans, with the turnover. Cyclones across the timeline. You get their half-court offense set up. It's going to be Birch at the top of the key. Puts a shot up, no good. Tipped out of there by Connor Frame. Connor Frame's going to let a 3 go. That's no good. Rebounded by number 22, Isaac Evans. 2:20 left to play in the half. Cyclones by 13, 29-16. Three-point shot up by Kuemper, no good. Rebounded by Connor Frame. Cyclones off and running in transition. Kuemper gets back. And Connor Frame falling out of bounds, tries throwing it off the foot of a Kuemper player. Kuemper does save it though. Shot put up by Kuemper, no good. Rebounded by Brayton Scheckinger. And we're down to a minute and a half left to play in this second quarter. Cyclones again leading 29-16. Three-point shot up by Frame, no good. Rebounded by Kuemper. Kuemper now with it in the front court. And that is another palming violation. Cyclone basketball in the backcourt. Right at a minute to play, and the Cyclones have an unforced turnover. Ball getting passed from Birch to Hall, and it just went straight out of bounds. So a minute to play. Cyclones lead by 13, 29-16. A lot of dribble penetration and cutters going on here by Kuemper. A little kick out. Three-point shot going to be up, no good. Rebounded on the backside by number 10, Dennis Vanami. The offensive rebound and putback. 11-point Cyclone lead, 29-18 as we're down to 25 seconds left to play in the half. Scheckinger out front with it. Down to 10 seconds left to play. Birch on the sideline. They get the ball into Curran's hand. Curran now on the dribble drive, spin move. Hall puts a shot up at the buzzer, no good. And that's gonna get us to halftime, where the score is Harlan Community 29, Kuemper 18. We'll be back with some halftime stats and second half action to play. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, channel 15.
Programming brought to you by these great sponsors: Keast Motors, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Holly Jones Funeral Homes, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex.
Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Getting ready for second half action of play here from Harlan Community High School Gym, where the Cyclones lead the Knights 29-18 to start the second half. There's a little backdoor cut by the Knights, and they get on the scoreboard at first in the second half. (29-20) is the score. Shot up by Curran is no good. Backdoor cut, and there's going to be a foul called on Brayton Scheckinger as number 23, the freshman Carson Kane, on the dribble drive. He'll have 2 free throw attempts. Free throws up, no good. Second free throw for Kane. Getting ready. It's on its way. And that one is good. 29-21 Cyclones. 7 minutes to play. Kuemper kind of playing a little sagging defense here as they were getting beat off the dribble quite frequently there in that first half. See if that's what they continue to do here as a change coming out of the locker room or not. Again, 8-point Cyclone lead, 29-21. Little floater put up by number 23, Carson Kane. Now it's a 6-point Cyclone lead, 29-23. Call on the dribble drive, and a foul is going to be called on, I believe, number 22. We'll see. Yeah, it is number 22, Isaac Evans. Will send Hall to the free throw line. That's Evans' second personal foul, first team foul of the second half. Hall's free throws no good. We'll have a second one as it was in the act of shooting. Casper Bauer comes in for Scheckinger. Now the big question is, we'll see who they're going to put on number 23, Bell. And there's a steal by the Cyclones. Casper Bauer with the layup, no good. 30-23 is the score. Cyclones lead by 7. A little bounce pass inside. Evans on the shot attempt. Nice post defense by the Cyclones. Kern now on the dribble drive. Gets a little bounce pass to Hall. He puts a shot up. No good, but is fouled. So Hall is going back to the free throw line again. Hall will have 2 free throw attempts. And that one is good. Hall now with 7. And point number 8. Cyclones lead 32-23. A little baseline jumper, and it's going to be a 3-point play opportunity for number 3, Michael Kasperbauer. Foul is called on Tegan Kasperbauer. Kuemper got down the floor quickly there in transition. And a little mismatch going. Free throw is good. 32-26, 6-point Cyclone lead as we're closing in on 5 minutes to go here on this third quarter. Ball goes down to the low post to Hall. Now out to Birch. Birch on the dribble drive, puts a shot up, and they're gonna, the referees are talking. One was gonna call a jump ball, the other one was gonna call a foul. And they're gonna call a foul. And the foul is gonna be called on number 1, Nate Overmole. It's his second personal foul. Team's third. It's going to send Jacob Birch to the free throw line. The Kuemper folks are not happy. Birch with the free throws, good. Jacob Birch with the made free throw. Franz Rice into the lineup now for Aiden Hall. Birch will have a second free throw coming. Free throws up, no good. And a bucket by number 10, Dennis Venami. Gets the Knights to within 5, 33-28. Kern puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Knights. Closing in on 4 minutes to play. Again, the Cyclones lead 33-28. Shot is up, and Cyclones' Brad Kern loses it out of bounds. So the possession will go back to Kuemper. Ball gets inbounded. Kuemper now setting up their half-court offense. They're wanting to go down to that low block, and they do to Evans. Now on the dribble drive, shot put up, no good. Rebounded by Connor Frame. Connor Frame gets it into the front court to Kasperbauer. Frame pull up three, good. Connor Frame with the three-point basket. 36-28 Cyclones. 3.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. And there's a dribble drive by the freshman, got by Brad Curran. And on the rebound is a held ball. Alternate possession arrow favors the Cyclones. Kern with it across the timeline, and Frame's going to have a step back three, no good. Rebounded by Kasperbauer, now kicked out to Birch. Birch with the three, no good. Franz Rice with the offensive rebound, and there's the bodies flying all over the place, and they're going to say that the shot attempt hit the bottom of the bang board. So that's an out-of-bounds violation. So the turnover will go to Kuemper. 3 minutes to play, 36-28. Three-point basket by number 10, Dennis Venami. 5-point Cyclone lead, 36-31. Cyclones getting the floor balanced here. Franz Rice down in the low block. They go right to him. Shot attempt is up, no good, but they're going to call a foul on number 22, Isaac Evans. That, I believe, is going to be his third. Third foul on Evans. Fourth team foul. Rice is going to have 2 shot attempts, and that one is up, no good. Hall is going to come in for Birch. Rice will have a second free throw, and that one is no good as well, but right there for the offensive rebound is Aiden Hall, and then he turns it over. Then a steal on the other end by Kern. Kern in transition, gets it up to Rice, and Rice scores the bucket in transition. Franz Rice with the bucket. Cyclones back up by 7, 38-31. And then there's going to be a turnover by the Knights. So the Cyclones will have the ball with one tick under 2 minutes. Minute 59 left in the third. Cyclones leading 38-31. Red Curran gets into the lane, kicks it out to Hall. Gets the floor spread. They're getting a little dribble weave out front. Now Hall is going to attack. They have Franz Rice down in the low block. Missed him there. Now it's going to go inside, but there's a little forced entry as he was getting triple teamed. Knights have it down 7. Their turn on the offensive end here, and they got a little dribble weave out front going. Now they're going to reset and spread the floor. Vanami with it. He's going to try and take his man off the dribble down low, and he's going to lose the ball. Turnover Knights. The Cyclones are off and running in transition. Frame's going to pull up for 3. That's no good. There's going to be a little runner by number 3. Michael Kasperbauer. With under a minute to play, it's a 5-point Cyclone lead, 38-33. Cyclones are just going to hold it out front for a last possession shot opportunity here. Down to 12 seconds left to play. Kern's going to fire up a 3. That's an air ball. And right there was Franz Rice to get the errant shot. And Franz Rice is able to get a putback at the buzzer for the Cyclones. And it's going to be a 7-point Cyclone lead going into the fourth quarter, 40-33. We're going to take a quick break and be back for fourth quarter action of play. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15.
Programming brought to you by these great sponsors: Keast Motors, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Holly Jones Funeral Homes, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex.
And we're ready for fourth quarter action of play here from Harlan Community High School gym as the Cyclones lead by 7, 40-33. Going into the last quarter of play here. Kane out front with it. He's going to get the floor spread here a little bit. He's going to try and take Tegan Kasperbauer off the dribble. That's Connor Frame with the steal. Now Jacob Birch is going to attack the basket, and he is fouled. He's fouled by Isaac Evans. So I guess that wasn't Birch. It was Aiden Hall, excuse me. So Aiden Hall is going to make another trip to the free throw line for 2. And that first one is up and good. Hall with 9 points on the night. Hall will have a second opportunity here. And that one's up and good as well. A lot of pressure defensively here by the Cyclones, trying to force Kuemper outside the arc. Now on the dribble penetration, they're going to call Aiden Hall on the foul. Ball gets inbounded by Kuemper. Ball gets kicked out. Now Kuemper trying to reverse it around. Now on the dribble drive, they put a shot up and good. And it's Franz Rice with the foul on the running jump shot by number 21, Carter Putney. So he'll go to the free throw line for a 3-point play opportunity. Putney with 5 points. That one's going to be short. And last touched by the Knights, so it will be Cyclone basketball in the backcourt. Brad Kern across the timeline with the ball. Cyclones getting the floor spread. Aiden Hall on the spin move, puts a shot up. That's blocked. Little backdoor cut. Shot up, no good. And the Cyclones come away with it. Brad Kern dribbles all the way to the basket, and Brad Kern scores the bucket. Cyclones now up by 9, 44-35. 3-point shot put up, no good. Long air ball by number 1, Nate Overmole. He's going to take a rest, and number 3, Michael Kasperbauer, comes into the lineup. Kasperbauer, a little bit more of a potent scorer. He's got 13 on the night. Kern on the dribble drive, spin move, puts a shot up, no good. Cyclones kind of getting a little erratic here with some shots. Got to protect that lead and trying to build on that. Now they're back trying to dig in defensively and get a stop against the Knights. Shot up, and that's Kasperbauer, who just came into the game. We said he's got a little more firepower than Overmole, and he drains a 3 on the Cyclones. And it's a 6-point Cyclone lead now, 44-38. Hall on the dribble drive. Hall with the basket. Aiden Hall now with 12. Cyclones lead by 8, 46-38. Ball's on the ground. Cyclones finally dive on the floor. And then the held ball, alternate possession arrow, it's going to favor the Cyclones. So it will be Cyclone basketball here. 4:51 left in the contest. Cyclones leading by 8, 46-38. Hall attacks the basket. Up and good. Aiden Hall with the bucket. He's got 14. 10-point lead. There's an attack of the basket by Kasperbauer for the Knights. He went by Brayton Scheckinger Now it's back down to 8, 48-40. Frame's going to fire up a three, no good. Rebounded by Brayton Scheckinger. Scheckinger fouled on the rebound. .402 left to play. Ball goes right into Hall. Hall gets it to Rice. Rice loses it. Kuemper in transition. Shot attempt is up, no good. Kuemper coach is wanting basket interference as Connor Frame swatted at it and hit the bang board. Ref isn't going to call it. Not sure if he saw it or what. Inside, Franz Rice with a shot, no good. And there's going to be a foul called on Connor Frame. He kind of went right through the screen set by Kuemper player. So the Knights will inbound on the baseline. Cyclones need to know where Kasperbauer's at, and they need a mismatch. And Franz Rice was switched off on him, and Kasperbauer pulled the trigger. Closing in on 3 minutes to play. And Coach Osborne is wanting a 30-second timeout to talk things over. We want to take this opportunity to talk about those fine sponsors that make this live broadcast come to you, as well in rebroadcast opportunities later. Those fine businesses being Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Shelby and Century Farm Insurance, KNOD Radio, Polly Jones Funeral Home, United Bank of Iowa, Shelby County State Bank, Cyclone Lanes, and Keast Motors. So out of the timeout, it's 3:09 left to play in the game. Cyclones lead by 8, 48-40, and it will be Cyclone basketball. Cyclones have committed 5 team fouls. So 2 more and we'll send Kuemper to the 1-and-1. Kuemper has committed 6 team fouls. So the next foul on Kuemper will send the Cyclones to the free throw line for 1-and-1s. So that's where we're at on a game reset. Alternate possession arrow does favor the Knights. So it'll be Cyclone basketball in the front court. Tegan Kasperbauer to inbound. Connor Frame gets it. Cyclones got by it with a travel there out front with Brad Curran. And Kuemper was wanting a 5-second call. Closely guarded. Didn't get that, but then there was a foul committed, and it will send the Cyclones to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. It'll be Tegan Kasperbauer to the free throw line. That free throw is up and good for Tegan. Kasperbauer makes them both. He's got 5 on the night, and the Cyclones lead by 10, 50-40. And there's going to be a foul on Brad Kern as he rode him kind of into the baseline. Cyclones are able to take quite a few defenders off the dribble, and the Cyclones have kind of met a similar foe here tonight, as quite a few of the Kuemper players are also pretty good with the ball handling and are able to take their man defensively off the dribble. And right there, Michael Kasperbauer Dribbles past Tegan Kasperbauer, and there's going to be a foul. Foul's called on Jacob Birch. And that is now going to send Kuemper to the 1-1. They had not all the fouls registered on there, so 1-1 for Kuemper. So it could get down into a free throw shooting contest here. Kuemper with the made free throw there. Now 50 for the Cyclones, 42 for the Knights, and there's going to be a timeout called by Sean Minahan as he's going to want to talk things over with his Kuemper group. 8-point Cyclone lead, 50-42. Both teams in the 1-1, so anytime a team is fouled from here on out, they will be going to the free throw line unless it's an offensive foul. Alternate possession arrow does favor the Knights. We'll see what happens here in the final minutes of this good Hawkeye 10 basketball matchup. So out of the timeout, it will be Cyclone basketball on the baseline. Kuemper deciding to pick up full court here. 2:30 left to play in the game. Cyclones going to try and play a little keep away stall game here. Brad Kern is trapped on the sideline. Not a good place to be there. And Coach Osborne calls a timeout to save the possession. Had two people trapping Kern and then using the sideline as another defender. So again, the Cyclones have the lead, 50-42. At some point in time, Kuemper's going to have to decide if we can't get any steals, they're going to have to foul and try and put the Cyclones at the free throw line and gamble that the Cyclones won't convert. 2:24 left to play in this contest, and the Cyclones again lead by 8, 50-42. Each team with 3 timeouts left. The possession arrow favors the Knights. Ball gets inbounded. Cyclones spread the floor. Red Kern out front, and there's going to be a foul. We'll send Tegan Kasperbauer to the free throw line. 8th team foul on Kuemper. As soon as it gets to 10, then it'll be a double bonus. Cyclones would be then shooting 2 free throws instead of just the regular 1-1. So Kasperbauer will step to the free throw line, and the first one is up and good. 51-42, Cyclones by 9. Second one is up, no good. But Aiden Hall runs down the offensive rebound for Harlan Community. 2 minutes to play. Cyclones lead by 9, 51-42. Again, Cyclones just playing keep away here. Got the floor spread. He's got to watch out for 5-second calls, and there's going to be a foul called on number 3, Michael Kasperbauer, and it's going to send Tegan right back to the free throw line for a 1-1. This is the 9th team foul on Kuemper. So from here on out, the Cyclones will be shooting 2 free throws instead of a 1-1. Free throw is up, no good. Kasperbauer doesn't make it, but then Hall gets it. Falls to the floor. Kuemper fans and coaches are calling for a travel call. They got Coach Osborne called a timeout. Kuemper coach is wondering how a timeout can be called when a travel call should have been. So then the ref says, well, he was juggling the ball. Kuemper coach is saying, well, if he's juggling the ball, there's no possession, so how can a timeout be called? At any rate, it is Cyclone basketball with the lead, 51-42. And we want to thank those fine businesses for making this great basketball game come to you in a live format, as well as in some rebroadcast opportunities. Those sponsors being Keast Motors, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Paulie Jones Funeral Home, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, Peterson Family Wellness Center, and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. So out of the timeout, it will be Cyclone basketball on the sideline. Ahead by 9, 51-42, minute 49 left. The Cyclones are just going to get into a little delay game here. And Kuemper is going to elect to foul Aiden Hall and put Aiden Hall at the free throw line. Hall's been there a number of times tonight. And the free throw is up and good by Hall. And that one's a miss, and Kuemper comes away with the rebound. They got to go. They're down 10 with a minute 30 left. Cyclones doing a good job of playing just some sagging defense here, not letting Kuemper beat him off the dribble. There's a kick out. And now on the dribble drive, not many Cyclones are able to stay with number 23, Carson Kane, the freshman. He's got some quicks and is able to put the ball on the floor. Minute 15 left to play. Cyclones lead by 8, 52-44. And we're going to take a quick timeout. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15.
Programming brought to you by these great sponsors: Keast Motors, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Paulie Jones Funeral Homes, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex.
So out of the timeout, Cyclones have it in the backcourt. Kuemper trying to get some traps made, and they're going to foul Aiden Hall again. They'll send him to the free throw line with a minute 9 left with an 8-point lead, 52-44. That free throw up is no good by Hall, but we're in the double bonus instead of the one-on-one, so he will automatically get that second one. And that one is good for Aiden. He's got 16 on the night. There's a three-point basket by Kuemper. Number 23, Carson Kane. He's got 13 points. Cyclones need to know where the shooters are there, as it's a 6-point game, 53-47. One minute and 2 seconds left to play. Cyclones with a 6-point lead, 53-47. And Brad Kern gets trapped, goes up in the air and throws it, and it goes straight out of bounds. Unforced error, turnover for the Cyclones. Cyclones don't need to be going real fast. All they got to do is take care of the ball and let Kuemper foul you. So now Kuemper can get it to within 3. And there's no backside help. And the freshman, number 23, smallest guy on the floor, Carson Kane, makes it a 4-point game on the made basket. (53-49) Cyclones as Brad Kern goes to the free throw line. That last basket by Carson Kane gives him 15 points. Kern can't convert on the free throw. Kern will have a second one, and that one is up and good. Kane with it now on the offensive end. Michael Kasperbauer, he's another shooter. 30 seconds left to go. 5-point Cyclone lead, 54-49. Nice job defensively by the Cyclones. There's a shot up and good. Finally, on a dribble drive, the Cyclones are whistled for a foul. They were trying to get a 3-point shot. Couldn't get it, so they dribble drive. Put a shot up, did number 10, Venami, and he was fouled. So it's a 3-point Cyclone lead, 54-51, and Venami's at the free throw line for 1, and that bounces around no good. Hall with the rebound. 15 seconds left to go. And the ref, I think, was going to try and call a timeout, and ended up calling a foul. And the Kuemper coach is, if he had any hair, he would be pulling it out right now. He can't believe they called a foul there. I think there was an anticipation that there was going to be a timeout called. Hall goes to the free throw line, misses it. It's a 3-point Cyclone lead, 54-51. Hall needs to make this to make it a two-possession game. And Hall's free throw is good. Aiden Hall, the very important free throw there. He gets 17 on the night, and now it's a 4-point Cyclone lead, 55-51. 11 seconds to play. The worst thing the Cyclones can do is foul and put the Knights at the free throw line with an opportunity to score with the clock stopped. So I'm sure that's one thing that Coach Osborne is saying. Do not foul, and do not foul. Meanwhile, Coach Minahan is talking to his players about how to get the ball down the floor as quickly as possible, get a shot up, because they're going to have to foul as soon as the ball gets inbounded by the Cyclones. Each team does have a timeout left. Possession arrow does favor the Knights. So the Knights getting ready to inbound here. Venami dribbling at the basket. He's going all the way at the basket and scores, and they call a timeout. So Venami dribbles the length of the floor, makes a basket. 2-point game, 55-53. Kuemper is going to try and get a steal on the inbounds pass. But if they can't get a steal, they're going to have to foul right away. Watch for the Cyclones maybe to look to inbounds the ball into the front court instead of the back court. We'll see what type of pressure Kuemper puts on the inbounds players. Sometimes even Coach Osborne might draw something up to run a person out of bounds and throw the ball across the baseline and get the ball inbounds that way, as it was after a made field goal. So no timeouts left for the Knights, 1 timeout left for the Cyclones. So the Cyclones come out. They're going to face a lot of pressure here from Kuemper. Ball gets inbound to Kern, and a foul is called right away. 3.7 seconds left on the clock. It will send Brad Curran to the free throw line for 2 as the Cyclones are in the double bonus. Kern went 1 for 2 on his last possession. Again, Kern makes 1. It's still a 1-possession game. If he makes both of them, it's a 2-possession game. That first one is up and good. Brad Kern with the made bucket. Still a 1-possession game, 56-53. Kern makes this one, and it's over. And that one is up and good as well. Brad Kern seals the deal for the Cyclones. Last second shot is up and no good. And it's a 57-53 victory for the Cyclones. Harlan Community is going to improve their record to 13 wins and 3 losses, and it will drop Kuemper now below 500 with 9 wins and 10 losses. Tonight, scoring-wise, Cyclones outscored Kuemper 21-10 in that first quarter. It was an 8-8 stalemate in quarter number 2. In quarter number 3, the Cyclones were outscored 15-11. And then in the fourth quarter, were outscored 20-17. So the Cyclones got out to a hot start, scoring 21 points. But then in the next 2 quarters, in the second and third combined, couldn't put enough on the board to match what they did in quarter number 1. And they made their free throws late in the game there in the fourth quarter to come away with the victory. Again, the Cyclones win 57-53 over the Knights of Carroll Kuemper. Will improve once again the Cyclones to an overall record of 13 wins and 3 losses, and Carroll drops to 9 wins and 10 losses on the season. It's been Jonathan North on the camera, Bill Mueller on the play-by-play. You've been watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15, where it's always great to be a Cyclone.